Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 3. We are still in Zethron's Lair. We need to talk to some people before we depart to Fort Forsyth. Another place that we have visited in the past. Let's actually see... Constructs... Smart construct... I think it is. Dangerous, hiding... Well, okay. Nothing out of her for the time being. Tell me more about the Warborn Rebellion. Would you talk about your secret trips? Sure, why not? Rudo leans close and whispers, I thank you for your help, Ayali, but I can't discuss this here. I'm sure you understand. I will let you know when I need your help again. I hope you don't think I'm being dishonorable. You are taking risks for the good of the Pact. That much is true. I'm like you. I do what I am told to, so I don't get punished. Yet I believe that what I'm doing is right. I don't know if I'm honorable anymore. Well, I think it's honorable so long as you only follow orders insofar, or to the point, up to a point that you can justify by your own standards. I really wish I could just tell her that that's not going to happen. Well, let's talk about the library in Durham. Every time I find a way to learn and expand my skill, no, that's all old stuff. I can help you go there. That's kind. Okay, well. And Botan, I keep overlooking him. He's just so well hidden there. He's just a great shadow walker, I suppose. Swargald Raiders. What now? Nothing. Okay, fair enough. Well then, Wallace, even though I don't really expect anything... Oh wait, how else can I help out? Okay. Not at all, is the answer. Well then, right. Let's go talk to the dragon real quick. Real quick like. I mean, logically, he should be giving me a new quest now, since we returned from the arena, and he seems to want something there. I could use more work. I think I might use you later. Oh, come on. That's so lame. I guess I'm not going to return to Avadon just to talk to Sfral either. Even though, knowing my luck, he might be the one person, and I'm stretching the word, the meaning of the word person there, who actually would give me a quest in this situation, but oh well. Fort Forsyth. Let's just go there and see how things are. I mean, we might just unlock some new quests now that we've actually traveled here. Or, we are going to make our new base of operations here, I suppose. At least that's what Redbeard intends, so we'll see. You are close to Fort Forsyth, Avadon's largest outpost near the Taiwan Empire. To the north you see a river. The fort is on the far side. Fort Forsyth was taken by the Taiwan soon after they invaded. It was retaken about a year later. Since the Age of Chaos began, this land has seen quite a few bloody skirmishes. The remnants of all of those battles surround you, so you see crumbling palisades, abandoned camps, and useless debris. You start to feel very close to the war. So yeah, if I remember correctly... Oh, the quest marker is there. I think, if I remember correctly, there is like a river basically forming a loop here and surrounding an island or peninsula with the actual camp on it, and the main entrance should be all the way up north. So, oh, and Chapter 4 starts. All of a sudden, the Taiwan. The Taiwan once ruled all of Linnaeus. They dream of crushing the pact and resuming their rule. You must stop them. I guess I do. I mean, I firmly believe that no one single power has to rule over the entire continent, and we can just all get along. There are always ways, if everyone's willing. But obviously not everyone agrees. When you round this turn in the path, you see some people in the campsite to the north. They look like scouts. Then you realize that they are from the Tawan. Well, they might still be scouts, though. When the Farlanders see you, they instantly drop everything and run. They're very fast, and they are very familiar with the escape route. The spies move insanely fast. Hearing your approach gave them time to prepare their spells of evasion. They run north, confident of their ability to lose you in the woods. Okay. Well, in that case, it doesn't even seem very reasonable to try and chase them. Not that I have any particular reason to hunt these specific Tawan down right now. The woods are quiet again. Some of the Tawan spies have managed to flee. You are confident that they will return as soon as you are gone. They keep a constant watch on Fort Forsyth. Until you can figure out a way to catch them, they will be a threat. Rudo looks down at the path, lost in thought. Finally, he says, "They have an escape route planned. It's to the north and west. If we can find a way to cut them off from it, it might slow them down enough to catch them." Okay. So this might actually be a quest that we would have gotten after our initial return to the fort. But I guess there is no reason. Wait. Huh. I guess there is no reason not to try and do the quest first, you know. Just out of curiosity, 25 lockpicks. Okay, well, that's a lot. Even though I don't think I skipped very many opportunities to pick locks. It does pay off to carefully loot everything, I suppose. So, a way to cut off their escape routes, huh? Like, is this one right here? Cave entry, yes. Yeah, this is just another exit of the map, of course. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sure. Why not? Elixir of Battle, that's good, actually. Been using some more resources recently, which is a good thing. I mean, I obviously can't very well cut off their escape route here. Maybe the idea is that we come through the caves, so we approach from the north? Or well, let me just try this. It seems like too obvious a solution, but maybe if we just re-enter from here. Will they actually have returned? Well, no. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I have to... Okay, let me try that just once. Maybe I have to actually travel to another map for this one to reload, or for their positions to reset. I don't really remember encountering a similar situation before, so I don't know how the engine works in this way. Yeah, let's just travel here. Right. And back. Maybe we'll actually have to return to a safe zone, like to an outpost, to make them return here. I don't know. I guess for the time being, I could explore that cave. Chances are, oh, they respawn, or they only spawn. Okay. So you come here. I mean, one way I suppose would be to enter combat mode, separate my party, have a single person walk down here to trigger their escape, and then you know, engage the rest in combat. That definitely feels like I don't know, exploiting the engine, but I wonder if it might work. Or maybe the trick is to simply, you know, exit this cave. Maybe something similar will actually trigger. Because I just don't see. I mean, maybe I'll actually have to get the quest to stop them first before something will come up. Yeah, it's kind of strange that they're just not there and suddenly appear even if you have just walked through their camp. I don't know. I guess while I'm here, I'm still going to check this cave real quick. I think it connects, or used to connect. Oh, well, never mind. If I just taken one step further. This tunnel winds its way under the river. Tawan sappers dug it a few years ago, enabling them to slip soldiers behind Fort Forsyth. That must be how they were able to take the fort so easily when the war began. After the fort was retaken, this gate was built. It is strong and new with thick iron bars. For extra security, protective runes were etched into the floor in front of it. There's no way for you to get it open. You turn back. Okay, fair enough. Like, no way at all. There's not even a wheel on the other side. Interesting. Oh. Secret path. Yes. Oh wow. There's a lot of stuff here. Some gold. Elixir of speed. Right. Elixir of speed. Well, iron bars that are actually not worth anything. Okay, well, fair enough. Whoa, did the game just freeze or did my mouse just get stuck? Oh, it's possible. I guess my mouth is my mouth is getting stuck. Yeah, that too, but there's really not much I can do about that. Bone cleaver shield, 30% armor, extra strength, critical hit chance. Well, armor is close enough to what I'm currently using to not really be a factor. Extra strength instead of extra melee damage. I don't know. The extra crit chance seems nice. Strength and melee damage again should be about equal, I think. It's less protective though, but it does have 10% extra critical chance. So it's at least tempting. Let's see if okay, my normal physical attack has 258 max damage. And with this, it's... Come on, mouse, please. 261. Yeah, it's not... actually, I will deal more damage and have better crit chance at the cost of basically 2 points of armor and 5% melee protection. Also, I should give this... Well, I need to get my mouth... I keep saying mouth. My mouse fixed. My god. Hang on a second. And I should have... Well, I mean, I could have paused, but it didn't take very long, so... Yeah, it seems better now. Okay, well, that's that. At least now we've cleared up that we can't actually go that way. So let's check the path that we originally took when we first... Well, not this party, when my previous party first came here. We have to go all the way around this side of the lake, or river, or whatever. Yeah, I guess it's a river. Although back then we did have a lot of fighting along the way. Oh, once again, you find Redbeard and his entourage camped on the road. Just like in the Kva, they are sitting out in the open outside the fort Redbeard went to claim. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay. So has been retaken from the Taiwan, but it is basically under Protoss's control right now, and Redbeard wants to claim ownership. I gotcha. When you get close, the guards recognize you. Hands wave you forward. Huh. With their hands. Yeah, I know. Redbeard sits slumped in a chair by the fire. Even from this distance, you can see that he isn't doing well. Huh. Well, happy to hear that. Let him sit there in his misery for a while longer, while I take in the beautiful scenery. You come upon a familiar scene. Redbeard and his entourage stranded outside an Avadon outpost. They have set up a small, miserable camp out here, no doubt because Fort Forsyth didn't let them in. Redbeard is sitting, exposed and barely defended. He seemed to be growing healthier in Zethron's lair, but he has regressed. His skin is pale and bits of his hair are falling out. The illusions he wears to look young and strong can no longer obscure his decline. The guards and hands escorting him pretend that nothing is wrong. The keeper waves you forward, and you see that his temper is very short. So Ayali, the mightiest and most famous of hands, has deigned to join us. We are so relieved. Again, you see the humiliations your master must endure. Huh. Are you alright, keeper? I hope I make that sound as evil as possible. No, not yet. Soon you will do what I need you to do. Then I will get much better. Why are we out here? Because the commanders who should be serving me have forgotten their place. I was too lenient, I see. My servants didn't fear me enough, after all. We are close to victory. One step remains, but we need a base. At Fort Forsyth. They dare. He's starting to splutter a bit. His guards pretend they don't notice even harder. What did Fort Forsyth do? They refuse me entry. Just like Zethron's lair, I am forced to stay outside, to beg for entry. It was even worse here, at least before I received a little respect. The hands here, they are loyal to that insect Protoss. They insulted me, to my face. They dared insult you. Intolerable. No. Why didn't they let you enter? Redbeard only becomes angrier. This time you share in his rage. Do I? Who cares? Their reasons don't matter. I am the keeper of Avadon, and they have to do what I say. They have forgotten what they risk when they displease me. Now you are here to help me. You will get me what I need. Apparently so. So, what do I need to do? What you did before. Go to the front gates of Fort Forsyth. Tell them that they will let me in. They have no choice. Do not return until the gates are open to me. Well, we'll go there and see what I can do. That's not gonna make him happy. Why did you wait for me to get here to do this? Yeah, why did you wait for me to get here to do this? Redbeard gives you an ugly smile. You are Ayali, the hero. Everyone talks about you now. I thought you might intimidate them in a way that I can't. Huh, really? That seems unlikely. What are you afraid of? That something might mar your perfect, precious reputation? I wasn't aware I had such a thing, but okay. What if they refuse to let me in? Redbeard doesn't hesitate in his response. Force them! They are traitors! Do what you need to. Anything. The other hands get very nervous. What Redbeard is threatening is civil war. I will go to the fort and see what I can do. The keeper snorts. You are being weak. I am not impressed. I'm not trying to impress you, Redbeard. Haven't you noticed? I order you to get me in. That means you will do it, by any means. Go! Guys, can we not just take him out now? He's obviously weak and utterly mad. Oh well. I mean, we'll see what happens at the fort. Also, Nathalie levels up once more. Corrupting Cloud. Yes, please. In fact, Searing Spray is nice and all. 85 to 205. But, yeah, not only does this deal a lot more damage, Well, it does recover slower, but you know, I can always drink a potion if needs be. Yeah, if need be. I mean, not only does this deal much more damage, it's also much more convenient to place and deals corruption damage, which is much better than acid. So, great improvement. The gates to Fort Forsyth are to the west. Between you and the fort is another expanse of scorched, torn-up dirt. A broken siege engine lists to one side by the road. Okay. You missed some impressive battles. Okay. Guess it's for the better. As you approach the fort, 3 humans come into view. Someone is being sent out to negotiate with you. Same as at Zethron's lair. You sigh. Another bout of tedious political argument. Should I just... I guess we might as well just get it over with. The 3 warriors waiting by the gate walk out to greet you. Their weapons aren't drawn, but something about how they move makes you uneasy. This is not a friendly greeting. I wasn't expecting such a thing, but... whatever. When you get... and Ima, I don't know that person. When you get close to the Fort Forsyth gates, 3 servants of Avadon emerge to greet you. Their shoulder insignia mark them as 2 hands and an eye. They are experienced spies and warriors, and yet they are clearly utterly terrified. When they face you, they introduce themselves. The Shadow Walker is Hand Ima. The Tinker Mage is Hand Panos. The Sorcerer is Eye Rance. Hand Ima steps forward to speak for them. Her face is mostly obscured, but her hands are trembling. Please stop there, Hand. The gates behind us are closed. You can see that. We don't know you. We were sent out to greet you. Why so nervous? Calm down. Panos and Rance look at each other, and Ima shakes her head. This is not a peaceful time for anyone. Granted, but we're just talking. Well, greetings, fellow warriors of Avadon. The 3 nod, but there are no more pleasantries, and Ima says, I can't greet you properly until we know who you are. We do know who sent you, though. The hands of the fortress needed to send a message. We volunteer to deliver it. What is the message? Redbeard is no longer keeper. He has no power. We say he has been tolerated for too long. He will spread terror until someone finally has the courage to say no to him. Yeah. I hear you. That is why we are here. And Ima looks back at the other 2. They nod, and she continues. We know what he does to those who defy him. We are afraid, but we won't submit. He can't enter. Go away. Finally. Has the time come? I don't want to travel with Redbeard anymore. Finally, I can say it. I can't not do that. Hand Panos says, We can understand that. However, you have gained some fame, Ayali. You have fought for him too long. You can't be trusted while he is still out there. Sure, but... Also, why are they marked as hostiles on the map? I don't like that. You would refuse shelter to fellow hands? And Ima says, You are not true hands. Yes we are. I understand. You probably didn't have a choice. You don't have a choice now. You might even think you are in the right. It doesn't matter now. They put hands on their weapons ready to fight. Seriously? I mean, seriously? I see no reason, absolutely no reason, why we, as powerful as we have become, can't just decide to openly attack Redbeard right now, at his weakest. Why does it have to come to this completely pointless fight? This feels so artificial. I mean, there's obviously no way to prevent the fight. No matter what I say here, it's all gonna be the same in the end. You can't just leave. You're threatening me, truly? I mean, obviously, yes, they are desperate. They're ready to do anything. Is there any possibility? I can't order them to let me in. I can't threaten them. It's not gonna work. and the game doesn't give me an option to convince them that I'm really not on Redbeard's side at all. I suggest you get out of my way? No. God, this is horrible. Get your hands off your weapons. Whatever. And Ima says, "We are serious, and Ayali. We come out here to deliver a message. To you, to Redbeard, to all who serve Avadon." Nathalie says to Irans, "You think you can defeat me? Me? You're only an eye. I am a warrior." Rance manages to look even more terrified. Nathalie, please, you're not helping. You're threatening me, truly. Wow, I can't even talk anymore. It has come to this. It is probably past that, Hand. We have opposed you. Our names are known, Redbeard will hear. I'm sorry. Get out of my way, please. No, there's no hope. This sucks. This is terrible. The only reason I need to fight these guys is because the game forces me to, and I hate that. This sucks so much. I mean, I can't even retreat and tell Redbeard, you know, dude, go fuck yourself. Go to the fortress and demand entry if you absolutely must. But I'm not going to do that for you anymore. Let alone fight these people who think that they are in the right. And they are in the right. It's my party that is refused to act rightfully. Oh great, awesome. I didn't even get to act in between her getting poisoned and her dying. Wow, what the fuck? Oh, nice, I did get my turn after, what, 2 full enemy turns? Wow, I don't know, I've lost all will to fight. I mean, under different circumstances, this would be nice. You know, a duel, or, well, not really a duel, but a fight between 2 pretty much equally strong parties of hands. I can... this is my last quick save. Oh my god. Autosave. Right here, okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Well, I mean, I can appreciate that, you know. As a fight, it's interesting, but not for the reasons provided by the game here. Also, didn't check this chest last time, which is obviously, well, very important right now. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the game did warn me that a fight was coming up, basically. Redbeard, screw you. I mean, just to make that clear, I get it. I'm supposed to play someone who is still somewhat loyal to Redbeard, even if it's forced loyalty. You know, we are supposed to be intimidated by his awesome power, which I'm just not seeing right now. But the thing is, that's not role-playing in my eyes. I mean, the previous games gave me the freedom to choose my path relatively early on. And we are very far into this game. They're coming all the way here. Okay, fine. We are very far into this game. And the game has constantly been forcing my hand. Forcing me to follow one path. I mean, I have been given some freedom as to how to solve certain situations, But there was never a question that I would just keep following Redbeard for no logical reason. And wow, that feels so wrong. And it culminates in this scene here. This is by far the worst up to this point. It even offers me, you know, a faux choice here. Or, you know, an option to finally speak out openly against Redbeard, and then the game laughs in my face by not allowing me, or by not having that have any consequence. I don't know whether they really don't believe me, or maybe they do believe me, but in any case, you know, it's all the same. They need shelter. And they fight, and they get their turn first, of course. Oh, well, most of them do. I don't know. Obviously, I'll have to somehow move on. Let's just buff up. Can put down some hot coals, I guess. And I guess come on, please, game. See if I can stun them. Oh well. At least she got dazed, that's good. That also means that I can still attack these guys. Like so. Okay, good. The turret is taken care of. Yep, summon another one, but that's fine. Temporal pylon is actually kind of a problem. Blessing is annoying, but you know. Oh god, no. Well, it's going to die now. Okay, good. I guess I didn't really need to attack it a second time either, but whatevs. That will not quite reach her. Oh, but wait. Can reach both of these guys, right? That's good enough for me. Missed anyway, but could have worked. Okay, let's knock her back maybe. I guess might as well do this too. Okay, we're dazed, that's awesome. You're stepping on your own burning goo, idiot. Let's finish him off. There we go, turret disappears with him. And we pull her in. Oh wow, pretty close actually. He is weaker though. Nice one. Or she is weaker, right. Well, I guess at this point there is not much risk. Okay. Oh. And dead. There we go. Awesome. It's done. The battle is done. The hands and I are dead. It takes a moment for you to calm down. As the adrenaline fades, you realize what has happened. Hands have killed other hands. Yes. Thanks, game. I'm well aware. As bad as Avadon's argument between Redbeard and Protoss has been, blood hasn't been shed. Until now. You didn't have a choice. Oh, damn right I didn't. But you doubt that will make a difference. You look at Fort Forsyth. Packed soldiers are staring out at you, horrified. They avert their eyes. How can they even see me from there? I'm all the way out here. Let's grab their stuff, whatever. At this point, you know, ornate bowl. Well, okay, only 2 of them had special items. Not really all that special either. Yeah, this doesn't seem very good. Oh, that needs intelligence. Makes sense. Magical damage and healing. Oh. Well, in that case, congrats, I guess? 10% crit chance are nice, but, you know, you need some base damage more than that. Stabby Sash. I guess, I don't know. Maybe it's good for Shadow Walker. We'll see. Okay, I need to calm down a little bit. I know I'm getting way too worked up about these things. I should just accept the game, the way the game works, and you know, get over it. It's just easier said than done. You know, the biggest problem I have with that is just that the previous games did this so much better, and now they felt so open, and in retrospect they seem to give me so much freedom, all the freedom that this game just doesn't give me, and it seems so pointless. Okay, this must be the other side. Yeah, the sinkhole cave. Ah, mouse, please. Hello? Undead? Very fast undead? Wait, can I not? Oh, okay. That looks better. Are they gonna be... Are undead immune to acid? I think they're immune to poison, but not to acid. I keep forgetting how exactly it works. Okay, acid is fine. Kill it with fire, or otherwise. Okay. Apparently that thing just doesn't want to die. Again. Understandably, but still. Okay. Let's wait for regeneration. Also, let's level up, I guess. More strength, more endurance. Strength it is. And we are going to upgrade both of these. Right, okay. For what it's worth. And we've already reached the other side of this, and there is no way to open it. Well, again, maybe it might be quest related later on. Well then, let's head back outside and face the inevitable. I guess, I don't know, we still haven't actually gained entrance to the fort. Oh, there. Wow. What? Wait. Didn't mean to click that. Damn it. Autosave. No, nowhere near. What did I just drink? It's rejuvenation, right? Ah, that sucks. Oh well, whatever. Okay. Are you immune to fire? No, they're not immune to fire. I think I knew that, since I did fight those things before. Yeah, this is only going to affect 4 of them. That must be good enough. Okay, if you... Okay, one of them got closer. That's something. I would like for these two also join the melee. Although, okay, well, actually, okay, now they're coming. Well, whatever. At least now I can affect all the rest of them. They seemed so much stronger at first. I guess because they're resistant to some things, but not very resistant to others. Like you would expect them to be resistant to fire, but they're actually Shadow Stalkers and not Hellhounds, so that makes sense. They are pretty resistant to physical attacks, though. Yeah. Okay. Steel Helm, sure. And... okay, well, if nothing else, I get my elixir back, so that's a slight conciliation. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Right, this is just the northern edge of the map. We have completely seen that, actually. So, what's going to happen now? Ah, you approach the Fort Forsyth gates, but they are still closed. Really? Wow, that surprises me. Not. The packed soldiers look out through the windows at you. They are terrified. One of them says, this fight, we are telling the commander. We won't hold the gate shut for Redbeard. If he comes, we'll let him in. Just no more fighting, please. What? That makes even less sense than all the things that came before. I mean, if they just don't open the gates, we have no way of getting in. And we are in no position to like besiege them. So why? Why give up now? Why send their bravest warriors out, have them killed, and then just give up? This whole situation is so absurd. It's absolutely bizarre. You return to Redbeard. He is still in his chair, pale and trembling. Whatever the medicine you brought from Avadon was, it did not cure his sickness. Well, at least that's making me a little bit happy. He says, Ayali, you are back. Good. Report. Some hands attacked me. I had to kill them. The guards and other hands are shocked. The situation has become far worse than they feared. Redbeard doesn't care. Good. A few deaths are just what I needed. Once word gets around, nobody will question me. Well, I mean, aren't hands dying out in the field every day? I don't know how this really affects or how this would really have as strong an effect as he seems to think. But at this point, the game just is determined to go a certain course, and I have no choice but to follow it. I don't understand why they attack. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Maybe there is something I don't know yet. But I kind of doubt that it's actually going to make all of this seem justified. Yeah, well, let's just ask. Redbeard smiles. I made it very clear to them that if they kept refusing me, my servants would kill them. No doubt that was on their minds when they went out to greet you. Thank you for not making me a liar. Well, asshole. Aren't you concerned about their deaths? Obviously not. Redbeard shakes his head. Too much sympathy, Ayali. It looks like weakness to me. If it helps, now that the way is clear, we can begin our final mission. The one that breaks the enemy for good. Well, the thing you don't realize, Redbeard, is that the enemy is right in front of me. Well, the gates are open, whatever. As soon as you spoke, the guards and hands began to pack up their camp. It doesn't take long. Then a soldier helps Redbeard to his feet. Come on, let us claim the fort. I am eager to see their expressions when they see me enter. When we are there, find me in my chambers. Then we can begin. Soon their small, sad band is marching toward Fort Forsyth. Ugh. Well, I guess now that they're gone, I might as well loot this chest. And grab this Yeah, she has used one apparently. What's in here? Nothing good, huh? Nope. Nothing good at all. What is this? Dirty campsite. Wait, did I... Has this any significance? Why is this marked specially? There was no one here. Didn't really pay much attention when I came there the first time. Dirty campsite. Huh. Yeah, well. Whatever. Okay, the gates are indeed now open. You enter Fort Forsyth and Nathalie's missing. They've done a good job of rebuilding it. It's a big change from the ruins and scorched earth outside. When you enter, things get very quiet. The soldiers, even those who don't directly serve Avadon, look away. Nobody meets your gaze. Fairly or not, the battle outside stained you in their eyes. Well, at least the game admits that it might not be fairly. Not that it makes any difference at all. Your fellow hands look nervous. The soldiers are terrified of you. Your stay here is going to be very awkward. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the entire game from now on is very awkward. It's going to be very awkward until I finally get a chance to kill that bastard Redbeard. You're very happy to see a familiar face, one that isn't actively angry at you. Torch has managed to catch up with Redbeard. Now he's in the hand camp waiting for you. He walks up to you, moving as fast as his wounds allow. Ayali, good to see you. It sounds like you've been very busy. A lot of stories about you are going around. Don't know what to believe. I have a message for you from Nathalie. It's very important. I mean, I was with her just seconds ago, but okay, sure. What have you been up to? Traveling around, delivering messages, doing things for Redbeard. Where? He starts to talk, but then he remembers something. Oh, I'm sorry, Ayali, I can't tell you. Not until Redbeard tells me I can. I'm supposed to... Some things are secret now. I'm sorry. What is the situation here? Pretty tense. The Tawan hasn't attacked in a while. Everyone is upset, though. Worried. When you had to kill other servants of Avadon outside, nobody knows what is happening. How do you feel about it? Torch is unconflicted. I serve Redbeard. You were following Redbeard's orders. They tried to kill you. That settles it for me. I think I'm the only warrior here who knows whose fault the fight was. Protus. I suddenly start liking this guy way less. Unless he's only, you know, pretending to serve Redbeard quite as faithfully as he seems to be, to protect himself. I don't know. So, what is this message from Nathalie? Ah, yes, this is awkward. Nathalie just came in the gate with you. Yes, I know. However, she then slipped out the other gate. She only stopped to give me the message. You look at the hand camp. Indeed, she is absent. She is going to Svars Peninsula. She says she's looking for knowledge, that you'd know what she means. She says that she'll wait a few days for you. If you don't go, she will go alone. She will go on alone. Okay, I mean, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. No need to ask any further questions. Svars Peninsula? As if I've never heard of the place? Why did she go? We know exactly why, so... Okay, I can't exit out of this conversation, so... Yes, it's in South Aram, I know. Is it possible to never have heard of the place up to now? I mean, it is only side quest related, I think. Huh. So maybe this would unlock the location on my map if I didn't already have it. Why'd she go? As I said, she wants knowledge. Now that I think about it, she also said something about the spiral. It doesn't mean anything to me. Hope you have a better guess. Yes, I do indeed. Thanks, though. Knowledge at last. There we go. That took a while. I still don't see why she didn't just, you know, ask me directly. Why she had to go on her own. I mean, we have seen both variants for companion quests so far. Sometimes they will just be gone. But in her case, it just doesn't make sense. She even talked to us about the very place she's headed to now. Well, anyway. Nothing new from her. What now? Nothing. Rudo. Secret trips. I will help you when I... Wait. Okay, I will help you when I can. Yes. Okay. Selena. Constructs. Smart construct. Well, okay. So nothing new out of my remaining fellow hens for the time being. Let's first uncover the map. See if there are any interesting NPCs outside. There used to be that weird camouflaged scout outside, right? Standing here staring over the lake. Watcher Eric's, that's a new name. Fort Forsyth is equipped with several huge expensive pieces of siege machinery, far more than a small outpost like this would usually merit. And Dermite is maintaining the machinery. He goes from weapon to weapon, checking and occasionally tending to the parts. As you follow him around, he ignores you. You finally have to step in his path to get his attention. You are in my way, Hand. I'm Watcher Eric's, and I tend to these weapons. I am busy. Why so angry? Really? Do I have to ask? You're a watcher. Where are your soldiers? They are around the fort, some of them. Others are on missions. Don't worry about us mere soldiers, Hand. We'll win this war, count on it. How goes the war with the Tawan? It's going. The Tawan have withdrawn over their border. I hope we follow soon. This won't really be settled until we burn a few of their cities to settle the score. We pushed them back. We are winning. No thanks to Avadon. No thanks to us? We real soldiers are the ones who fight this war. You do your tricks and your spying and your spells. You make a big show killing each other right outside our gates. Meanwhile, we win this war. The Farlanders were pushed back by army swords, held by army hands. He holds up his hand. This is the sort of hand that wins wars, not Avadon hands. Army hands. Well, I think you are wrong on this. Although, there might just be bitterness speaking out of you. I guess let's not talk to you anymore. For both of our sakes. I mean, being hated by everyone unjustly is nothing new, so whatever. Right, so what have we here? Guest hall, right, that's where that person was staying, that ambassador or something. Hands hall, training hall, commander hall. Training hall used to have the retraining NPC, but we have a different one for that now. Unless they moved to moved here? No, Monitor Peridot. The training room for Fort Forsyth grew very quiet when you entered. The soldiers here aren't part of Avadon, but they've heard plenty of rumors about you. They keep their distance. Their monitor is more welcoming. She approaches you without fear. You are the new Hand, yes? I heard your name is Ayali. I'm Monitor Peridot of the Kwa. Welcome to Fort Forsyth. Feel free to practice here. The Pact soldiers and Avadon people tend to stay apart, but we have to share the fort. Okay, what is the situation? Calm for now. That can change fast. We retook it from the Tawan. I was there for the assault. Good luck for me. The first year back was hard. You know how fierce the Farlanders are, yes? When was the fort retaken? Fort Forsyth was lost in the Tawan sneak invasion. The beginning of the Age of Chaos? They held it for over a year. Then we struck. They surprised us. Then we surprised them. Tell me about that first year. Was hard. The Tawan showed the skill and viciousness that gave them an empire once, long ago. But we remember how we beat them in the first place, yes? We took the fort, but it was a ruin. We rebuilt it in constant battle. Raids all the time. Many losses. We stood hard and kept this place. Made it ready for your return. Seen any battles recently? No, happily. The Tawan stepped back. Most of their forces are back over their border. Ready to surrender or for new attacks is the big question. Either way, we prepare. There are worries, though. Always spies watching us. Can't catch them. Is a weakness. Spies? Yes, scouts. Fast and cunning. Always over river to southwest. They come every few days. We see them. Send out hunters. They get away. We post guards. Spies slip around them or ambush them. Still a problem. She thinks about this. You know, You are Hand, very experienced. I hear stories of your hunting. You catch the spies? Make them gone? I reward you like hens are rewarded. Why are they so hard to catch? They are far from the fort, across the water, and we have a long path to reach them. By the time we get close, they are gone, and, as I said, our traps and hiding guards do no good. We could have real hunt, but we have no resources to spare. It's only scouts, after all. How might I trap them? Have had idea for a while. They wait on river and flee to west. If you could slip behind them, cut them off, they might be trapped. Look for a new direction to hunt them from. Might be best idea. Can't I just approach the fort from the west? We tried that. They have scouts and traps everywhere. When we approached on the road from the west, they were always gone by the time we arrived. We need to find a way to sneak out and cut the spies off without them seeing the approach. I mean, yeah, obviously I'll need to go through the cave. That's the only other option. I found a tunnel under the river to the west, but it was blocked by a gate. Interesting. Might be useful to catch spies. Need to open gate, yes? Find Gable, one of yours. He made many defenses, probably knows about the gate. Okay. What are your duties here? I command the packed soldiers here. I talk to Iliora, find out what she wants. Otherwise, we keep Fort Forsyth safe and working. I know you Avadon people having an argument. They are angry at you. We are not. You aren't angry at me? Why? We know you killed Hands. Some Avadon dispute. Keeper versus keeper, yes? We aren't involved. It is your business. We will not interfere. We know whoever wins, they fight for pact. We are happy to serve Avadon. You are arrogant, but we know you mean well. You think we're arrogant? Peridot shrugs. You are a good warrior and spy. You do things to help end war. I am glad, believe me. Just don't forget, for war to be won, first Tawon and Warborn and Cimmerians needed to be pushed back. That was done with war, with many battles. Avadon didn't fight those. We did. If you end war, remember that this was only possible because of many normal soldiers. Not glorious like Avadon, just simple people doing duty. I know that. Thanks anyway. Spies on the river. Okay, so I have to go talk to... What's his name? Gable? Right, there was an underground portion to this. Maybe that's even where Redbeard is. I think weren't they like constructing some secret room underneath this fort? Or am I confusing that? Wait, these things are actually worth selling. Okay, that's girdle. Why can't I just freely take all this stuff? That doesn't feel right. Doesn't stop me from doing it either, but you know. Oh, speaking of which, yes. Well, I guess I can use that. And that, of course. I need some cloth. Okay. Anything else before I end this episode? Commander's Hall. I mean, yeah, I'm going to talk to the commander, of course, eventually. Hans Hall. Maybe check out the guest hall. Hans Hall might have a couple of NPCs. Well, the guest hall might be completely empty. Come on, would you please just walk in there? Thank you. Well, mostly empty. Except for this. Huh, yeah, well. Oh, wait. Hand Taroi. Okay, Taroi. How do I always keep overlooking these Shadow Walkers? Holy crap. You are in some opulent guest quarters, suitable for someone actually important. In wartime, it has been occupied by soldiers. The only one here now is a short, wiry Shadow Walker. He is another of the many scouts kept here to watch for another Taiwan surprise attack. Right now, he's resting, reclining on a Durhamite couch and enjoying some of the better stored wine. When he sees you, he sits up, splashing a little of his drink. You shouldn't be here, he snaps. I am Hantaroi, and I'm telling you that only loyal hands deserve to be here. Okay, and my only reactions to that are nice quarters, or what do you do for Avadon? Nice quarters? They aren't mine. We just moved in because they were empty. I have them to myself now. Who would normally be here? I don't know. Envoys from Hanra's council. Imperators. Rich people. I'll be kicked out soon enough if I live. Who was here with you? He takes a deep swallow of wine. 2 hands. Ima and Panos. You met them. Briefly. Yeah, I met them. Critically. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. Anyway. So he's understandably angry. So what do you do for Avadon? I serve Keeper Protus. Oh. As it so happens, so do I. The real leader of Avadon. Not that old madman you follow. The one who sends you to kill other hands. He drinks. Yes, I called Redbeard a madman. Go ahead and tattle on me if you want. You will still have to prove yourself if you want me to see you as a true hand. Prove myself? We have to tolerate you. Some of us will always hate you. However, if you prove you are still trying to help the Pact, we might accept you. A little. At least we might save you if you were being killed. I was defending myself while following orders, yeah. I mean, the point is that I should not have been following those orders in the first place. But oh well. And I mean, really, in that situation, those hands didn't want to kill me. They thought they had to. So if we had just, not pulled our weapons, not drawn our weapons, and demanded that they stop attacking us, and started explaining that we didn't want to follow Redbeard's orders, that would have definitely resolved that situation peacefully, but the game just, again, didn't allow me that. This is still quite infuriating. I would like to win back your respect, I guess. He takes another long sip of wine. He still hasn't offered you any. Alright. I've heard you are going to the Tawan. There is a job we couldn't do, too far in their territory. You might be able to do it. We scouts were sent to watch the Temple of Velusa lately. Don't know why. We saw a storage shed northwest of the temple. Lot of supplies going in and out of it. Too many. The Tawan might have a supply cache there. It should be destroyed, but we haven't been sent back. What should I do with the supply cache? Take what you want from it. Burn the rest. Any defenses? None. All of the boxes were carried by peasants and servants. We saw no guards, no mages. It should be easy. Just slip in, destroy the supplies, and get out. Huh. Doubt it's going to be that easy, but obviously I'm going to do that as soon as I get the chance. Well, first and foremost, I need to get Nathalie back, of course. Can't really do much without her. So that's going to be, well, the second thing we do next episode. First, of course, we're going to finish exploring this camp and talk to Redbeard, for better or worse. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to end it here. As usual, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, despite my, I don't know, my incessant, what's the word, complaints, I guess. Yeah, well, what can I do? It's just how I feel. So, yeah, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed anyway. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.